Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. Thanks for having me back in again today. We're going to do something fun today. We're going to make some vanilla cream puffs, and they're so simple to make, and you're going to love them. I've got 1 cup of water on here, and it's just beginning to boil up, and I've got 1 stick of butter. So I'm going to drop that stick of butter right there in the water, and I want this to completely melt in my water. So I'm going to stir this around and get this all melted down. Okay, my butter has melted in the water. So while I'm over here, I've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm going to put that right in here with this and stir this up with my butter and my water. As you can see, it's hardening up on me. That's exactly what I want to do. Turn this back. Okay, perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over to the counter. I'll meet you back over at the counter here. We'll come back over here, and I'm going to put it in my bowl. Okay. Okay, as you can see, that's really, really hot. So what I want to do is I'm going to let this cool down for maybe 3 or 4 minutes because I've got to add 4 eggs next. It's pretty simple. We've got 1 cup of water, we've got 1 stick of butter, and 1 cup of flour, and I've got the 4 eggs. But it's so hot if I put the eggs in there, I'd cook it. And I guess while waiting a few seconds, I guess all of y'all know that I live in Mexico and up in the Yucatan Peninsula, and we went through a hurricane yesterday, and it was supposed to be pretty mild, and I guess compared to some it was, but there was a lot of water damage and a lot of rain and wind. So we were out electricity for a long time yesterday. And so last night I was sitting there in the heat, and it's very warm here. And I guess you don't realize how much you appreciate something until you don't have it. So sitting in the in the heat last night, and you couldn't open the doors because the rain was blowing so hard, it was really miserable. So, but I'm thankful. My little coop where the chickens are, my home, and myself, and all my friends are safe. And that's the most important thing. So, beautiful day today. It's a bright, sunny, shining day, and people out chopping up branches and trees and everything, and they're cleaning up, and I think most electricity has been restored. So, okay, it's still pretty hot, but I'm going to go ahead with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add an egg at a time. I'm going to stir this pretty fast because I don't want this egg to cook in this heat. You know, I'm going to switch over to my metal spoon. I love cooking with wood. Okay. All right, and put my second egg in. I want to beat this one up in here. That's what I'm doing one at a time because you really want this incorporated with this flour, and you're seeing that it's not coming together yet, so it just takes some muscle power to get it to come together. Okay, I'm going to add my 3rd egg. Okay, and I've got 1 egg left. Put this one in here. Okay, that's about the consistency that you want. About like that, okay? So what I'm going to do, and I've got one of my oldest cookie sheets, ungreased, and I'm going to take it out, and I'll put a dollop spoonful. A dollop spoonful. My oven's set on 450 degrees. And these are going to bake for maybe 15 minutes. I think I can get another one right up here. Put one right here. One more right here. Okay, we'll put these in the oven. I'll be back to you in about 15 minutes. All right, while they're in the oven, I'm going to make the cream for inside of it. I've got just 2 small packages of Jell-O. These are 3.4 ounce boxes, or you can use the big 6 pound point boxes. So I'm going to put my 2 packages of Jell-O in a bowl. This is instant Jell-O, not cooked. I'm going to use 1 cup of regular milk. 1 cup of regular milk. And then I'm going to use a cup and a half of heavy cream. So let me see where my cup and a half is here. Okay, my cup and a half is right there. Okay, I'll put my cup and a half in here. Then I'm going to get my little hand mixer here. Set this out of the way. And I'm just going to mix this up. Okay, as you can tell, that's really thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off now, and I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let it set up even more. And I'll be back to you in a few minutes. Our pastry part of our cream puff is ready, so we'll take it out of the oven. And there they are. Now, to let the steam out, I'm going to punch a little hole in the top of each one of them. And I'm going to let these cool now for maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay, I've got our pastries, and now I've got a serrated knife here. I'm just going to cut them open just like this. Take a little bit of the pudding right here, put it right here, and I'm going to get my platter over here, and I'll put this on my platter, and then I'll reach another one. I'm going to do each one of them, and I'll be right back to you. Okay, I'm going to share with you one more time. We're going to cut it open, and we'll take a dollop of my cream in here. Put some cream inside of it, close it up, and put it on my platter. So let me get these done. I'll be right back to you. Okay, and here are your homemade vanilla cream puffs. Put a little powdered sugar on top of them, and then we'll pick up one. I gotta have another. Wow, that's a treat. So quick and easy to make. I hope you'll try that. And I wish I had these yesterday when it was all the lights were out. It'd been a nice treat to have. Till next time, this is Jim in Mexico, thanking you for following me on Facebook and subscribing to me on YouTube. I send you a great big hug and say take care of yourself and know that I'm thinking about you. I really appreciate your support. God bless.